Hello everybody, welcome to the MatMadik channel. How are you there? Alright, now let's get down to business. Pentatonix, when the party's over. Alan Lundberg, kudos to you for recommending this. Is this an original piece? Perhaps it's on the list of originals you asked me to check out, but I'ma do my best to do it justice and pursue them to, you know, to the enjoyment of all who choose to watch this channel. All right, now enough of that. People, how are we doing? How are we doing? We have ourselves a few trigger warnings to put out there. I'm sorry about this. This is quite cumbersome to many of you. You're gonna get some comparisons. You're gonna get some. What you gonna? Bloody hell! Lose my marbles. Poking fun of, if I have a mind to, and you're gonna get some pauses that may rub you up the wrong way. Just giving you a heads up. So feel free to skip this video or watch it anyhow you will, or skip the video altogether and be excused. But I'm just gonna do my bit here, people, to contribute to this shared field of interest we have, which is checking out the great works of Pentatonix and be honest about it. Without further ado, let's check out When the Party's Over. Nice. This looks like a piece where they're gonna be very balanced in who gets what singing part. Wrong. Anyway. I'm no good for you. Interesting. I've learned to lose, you can't afford to. Tore my shirt to stop you bleeding, but nothing ever stops you leaving. That is a trained voice you're dealing with, a seasoned, but a confident overall self-assured, self-confident artist you're dealing with. But I can hear just me being the crazy kind of vocalist I am. I mean, singing in the shower last night, and my good old better half took the courtesy to record how I make all these bizarre sounds. It sounds like I'm choking myself at certain points just to clear up my passaggio. Anyway, it's kind of weird. But the way Mitch just touched that note, you see right there, you see how the voice kind of cuts out? It sounds like he's, now I know he's a kind of tenor, so it's probably a lot easier for him than it is for someone like me, but he just sounds like that passage he just sung sounded like something that he cleared his voice for, just to make sure the voice travels up the pharynx nice and clearly. Listen to it. Because it's like there's a little extra bit of effort that you wouldn't get from Christy if she was to touch that note. Hey, but not every, even sopranos have a troubling time crossing certain registers sometimes, but I can just hear the effort that has gone into him polishing his instrument. Oh dear. Anyway, let's just keep going. Quiet when I'm coming home and I'm on my own. I can lie, say I like it like that, like it like that. Well done. I can lie, say I like it like that, like it like that. Sorry people, I just want to talk about the lyrics. The song is very poignant too. Not to overlook these great lyrics just because of my focus on the technical skill set, but they have a very poignant song there. When the party's over, they're just talking. It really illustrating the feeling that one has when one's left on their own after attempting to fill the void with a party, only for the party to have left them alone, just as they were in the beginning. And they can lie and say they like it like that. These lyrics are pretty good. If this is original,
yeah, this is a great piece. But look, you don't need me to sing this so many praises. They've already got 8 million views for this, and I'm sure they're paid quite well anyway, and not just with money, but with a good old fan base, judging by the comments. Bloody hell. Anyway, of my reaction. Anyway.
Don't you know too much already? I'll only hurt you if you let me. Call me friend, but keep me closer. Call me back, and I'll call you when the party's over.
Did she just reach? Let me hear her do that again.
When the party's over.
She got that. But still, a lot of polishing the instrument with her too. Alright, she polished her instrument too. If that sounds like a euphemism for something sordid, then you should be ashamed of yourself anyway.
Quiet when I'm coming home and I'm on my own. I can lie, say I like it like that, like.
That's a nice bit of bass from Matt there. Let me hear that.
I can lie, say I like it like that, like it like that.
And that's only so bass, but well done.
I can lie, say I like it like that, like it like that.
If you can touch that note, that would be nice. But still.
Is better sometimes.
Nice voice, mate.
Once we both said I couldn't buy.
What is this? Music Theatre City? I mean, it sounds classical, but still, dude, it's lovely. You remind me. His name is Matt, for goodness sake. He reminds me of me, if I can say. But I don't know. I really appreciate his sound. Oh well. Every group has to rotate members, and it's a this is one thing when comparisons shouldn't be made. I'm not saying I'm not. I mean, don't get me wrong. I know you may think I'm trying to compare, see who's better here, but no. Just throw back to good old Avi again. They're not the same person. That's not a bad thing. I'm not saying yes because I could turn around and say he does this and the other guy does the other. I'm ultimately not saying that one is better than the other. I love his contributions and I love the flavor he brings. It's just that it's defined as a different thing. It's almost defines the genre of what they do. It's something else with the way he sings. It's very that kind of stuff, Whereas even though I'd say Avi is more operatic, fiddle fiddle and all that stuff. I'm like, I can't even do it today. Oh well, my voice has recovered from X, Y, and Z. But you've got this, hey fiddle diddle, the cat on the whatever that song we were singing was. He brings a different feel to the whole group. But I gotta say, I love it. That's what I gotta say. I just speak my mind fresh. People, it's unrehearsed. I just speak how I speak. Other reactors out there, if I don't do it for you, but can't kill a guy for being honest. Well, I guess people get killed for being honest all the time. You ain't killing me, that's what. Anyway.
Let's just let it go. Let me let you go. Quiet when I'm coming home and I'm on my own. And I can lie, say I like it like that, like it like that.
Her voice is, in my opinion, one of the most natural sounding of the group. I mean, everybody else sounds very much like they're actually doing something different from. Alright, and actually, she's speaking at her speaking range a lot more. But a lot of the others sound like when they sing, they're going into singing mode. She sounds, I mean, and it's quite a bit of a big jump from where they normally talk. maybe I'm imagining things, but I suspect some people in the comments may agree. But her voice sounds like there's not much morphing of her voice into the instrument to get that sound out. And by the way, look, there's nothing to be improved upon with these guys. I think they're flawless indeed. In terms of, you're born with the voice you got and you make the most with it. We're all unique and blah blah blah. But I don't let my respect for people's unique voices and all that make me bite my tongue to just give pure commentary. But look, people, I love these guys. Let me know what you think.
I can lie, say I like it like that, like it like that.
He's quite natural sounding too. Okay, people, I still say that Christy's got this something special with this the way she sings that is somehow a bit different from the other guys, but they are all powerhouses and collectively a powerhouse. If my comments seem contradictory at some points, call me out for it. But like I said, my way of talking, maybe it's autism or some social autism, which I believe I'm on the spectrum of having. But I just say things as soon as they occur to me sometimes. I do put thought into it, but it's like, you remember that show, The X Factor? Do you remember? Anyway, or there's any American Idol. Anyway, blimey. Well, at least in their heyday, at least. Character Simon Cowell, he used to turn around and say things like, "This is the greatest song I've ever heard, or the greatest thing I've ever heard, and the greatest piece I've ever heard." Technically, you're right every time you say that, because every moment you're presented with something, you react to how it classes with what you have in your mind before that. So to turn around and say that this next song is the best, or this next piece of singing, or this segment of a song is says this about the group, in the moment, that's how I feel. Sorry, people, for the rambling in this one. Without further ado, I'm going to sign off here. Alan Lunders, thank you again. I'll squeeze off one more reaction before I call it a day. All right, peace. All right.